she keeps coming back though. Like she'll call in and she'll just be like, I need to reactivate my account, like, and she mails the check back with like a note that's like, I don't want to cancel. It's like, so
Can't beat that. I mean, that's a customer that is begging you to be a customer. So, I mean, talk to us about what you built in high school, because I'm just trying to picture, like, you get the computer. I mean, I got a computer, same thing. It was a gateway, right? It came in the cow
yeah, the
box.
big cow boxes, and funny enough, like I had like I said, it was a Christmas gift, but when the cow boxes showed up, like, I'm like, what is that? Like, I knew exactly what it was before my mom had a chance to hide it. Yeah, so I got that one a little early, but what really I started seeing things and learning about things, and one of the things that you know a lot of it started in school, where teachers kind of knew that I was pretty good with computers, and I would just learn and learn. And so I started out actually initially planning to do computer repair, and so there weren't any of those services in the area. And so I just said, I made flyers. I put like, as I made money from it, I just reinvested it back into like little ads in the newspaper, and, just word of mouth, started doing computer repair there. And a lot of it, I figured if I don't know it and I can't figure it out, I just won't charge them for it. And it's just as simple as that sometimes. And people, I think, overcomplicate it, but that it can be that simple.
So you start doing computer repair, and I love that you broke it down and made it simple, because that is it. Like, you don't have to have big crazy, you don't need a storefront, you don't need crazy advertising. And so many people are scared, like, what if they ask me something I don't know? Well, then you just say, I don't know.
Yeah, you say,
Especially,
I don't know, and
I tried,
I
I'm
can
not
find
charging
out,
you.
I can research it. You just so many people, I think, get caught up in like the image that you need to portray to customers for your business. And people, especially today, really appreciate transparency and authenticity. And even like if you say you're late on delivering on a project or something, if you're honest about it, you're typically going to get a much better response than if you try to cover it up or make excuses, things like that.
I I 100% agree. I mean, my background's live events, and I love it because when you're talking to somebody, it's much harder. They don't have like 5 layers of social media that are, you know, BS in front of them. You're the person, and I agree to your point about if you're late on something or if a project isn't going correct, don't try to cover it up. Don't make excuses. Just take responsibility and tell people, hey, it's coming. This is what happened. I'm doing, like, people all understand that because nobody is perfect.
Yeah, and they may even change the scope of it, or
Yeah.
say, how can I make it easier?
That's,
People are generally, especially if they're business people, they're entrepreneurs. All entrepreneurs have issues from time to time. Like we all have sometimes big issues, sometimes little issues, but nothing's perfect. It's just a lot of people on the outside don't see those issues on the inside. And so a lot of entrepreneurs, they're used to that. And so when like another entrepreneur, has an issue or something, I mean, they can relate to it. They,
yeah.
and if they can't and they're super unreasonable, then probably not someone you want to work with.
That, I mean, that's the second key, right? Like,
Yeah.
I remember the first time I fired a client, I was just like, you're not, you know what? This just isn't working out. I'm just going to go ahead and refund you. And they're like, what do
Yeah.
you mean? You know what? I don't,
That's one thing. I've had situations like even with VoIP, my phone service, like we've had one customer that is just always insanely hostile and has all these random issues that are not real issues. they're just kind of like, she just swears that her phone is acting up, and they can't really define, what acting up
Yeah.
means or what it's doing. And we've told her a couple times, like I've sent an email and said, you know what, um, it seems like for whatever reason, you're having a lot of odd issues, and we're not able to solve those through support. It looks like you've spent a lot of time with support, and I just think it might be time to find another provider that might be able to provide you with better service for your unique situation, or provide you the level of support and customer care that you seem to need, because obviously we're not doing a good job at that. And so, we'll actually give you a full refund. We're not even going to prorate it, and I'm going to, I've sent her refund check and, notified her, and she keeps coming back though. Like she'll call in, and she'll just be like, I need to reactivate my account. Like, and she mails the check back with like a note that's like, I don't want to cancel. It's like,
You
so
can't beat that. I mean, that's a customer that is begging you to be a customer.
yeah, she's, and I don't know. So you run into interesting situations like that, but I think a big thing is, and I one thing I struggle with is taking things like that personally. Because when we have issues, like I have to realize that it's not a personal thing, that if we have an outage or something like that, like it just happens.